Welcome to the CCRI Career Services video on navigating and finding online resources for your career research. This short video will help you find answers such as salary information, typical job duties and needed skills, the amount and type of education needed for careers you're interested in, local and national employment rates, and job growth. Our team hopes this information helps you make a well-informed career choice. We're here to help you. Just reach out to our office. Let's take a look at some of our staff favorite websites for career research. These are all reliable sources of information. I will explain each one first and then demonstrate how to navigate each one to find the information you want. The first question you might have is, what is the job title? To discover this, start with the CCRI Pathways site to see current job titles sorted by pathways and average salary information. Then head over to the Occupational Outlook and ONET for even more information. These two websites provide descriptions of job duties, daily tasks, needed skills, and qualifications for careers. If you want to find out the required degrees and years of school and understand how long it takes to obtain them for any career, you can visit the How to Become One tab on the Occupational Outlook Handbook. If you're looking about job availability in your state, head over to the State and Area tab on the Occupational Outlook. If you're unsure of what careers your major prepares you for, check out What Can I Do with This Major? And My Next Move also shares a lot of the information that the other websites did. Many of these websites contain similar information, and you can choose your favorite. Handshake is on the CCRI Career Services website. You can activate your account, search for jobs, internships, and even create job alerts with employers you want to work for. Let's take a look at some of these resources. This is the CCRI Pathways website. It's ccri.edu pathways. I scroll to the Health and Health Administration pathway, and right down here, this green area, this is the labor market information tool. It's set to Rhode Island, but you could view any state you'd like. It gives you an overview of how many Rhode Islanders are currently employed in this pathway, their average salary, and how many job postings are currently in this pathway. You can also use this to look at all the different occupations and job titles in this pathway. You could keep on clicking Show More Occupations, and it will show you it's also sorted by salary. And if you click on any one of these, it will tell you a little bit detailed description about that particular career. The next website to take a look at is the Occupational Outlook Handbook. I put physical therapists in here. And there's different ways to use it. This is just how I use it. I'm going to click on physical therapists. It's going to give me a quick summary. Salary, this is a national average. If you wanted to know how do I become one, this is that tab I mentioned before. And it talks about the education requirements. You need to become, in this case, a physical therapist. If there's licenses required, important qualities and skills. If you wanted to see, well, how many physical therapists are in Rhode Island, that's when you would click on the State and Area tab. And we just click on the job title. And this is government information from May of 2022. They update it every year, usually in May. You're going to hover over Rhode Island, and you can see currently right now, there's 850 physical therapists. They make an average of $94,000. The next tab to take a look at is to go to ONET, ONET Online. Again, how I used it, I just typed in an occupation. In this case, I put dental hygienist. This gives you a ton of great, helpful information. It would list all the tasks for any occupation, what technology skills that you need, more detailed work activities, the type of experience that you need to have, skills, knowledge. It tells you also at the bottom here the wages and employment trends. And so another way to find salary information, you could select the state. So if we select Rhode Island and hit go, it's going to tell us there's a bright outlook. So that means it's a lot of job growth. And in Rhode Island, the average is $79,000. The next website is what can I do with this major? This is from URI Career Services. This is their homepage. It's a little tricky. I want to show you how to navigate it. We're going to click on students. We're going to click on career resources by major. We're going to scroll down and you'll see these pathways are the same at URI. Let's click on health and health administration. And we are going to click down to this. What can I do with my major? And this is a fantastic resource. So it was a couple of steps to get to this point. You could look at a career by pathway. You could also do an alphabetical search. So if we put nursing in here, it's going to talk all about the different types of nursing. So there's staff nursing. It will look at the common career paths. It will look at the type of employers, and it does this for every major. Strategies, these are things you could do now as a college student to get ahead, make yourself more marketable. With a nursing degree, you could also go into public health. You could go into private practice. You could work for the government, telehealth, research, education. Think of your school nurses and other areas. And at the bottom is general tips for this particular major. Another website that is a great one is My Next Move. You might be familiar with this. You could browse careers by industry, and it's going to show you much of the same information before. If you want to look about Handshake, this is where all our jobs and internships are located. We're going to go onto our homepage, which is ccri.edu, Career Services, click on Jobs and Internships, click on Handshake, and there's a quick video that tells you how to activate your Handshake account. Lots of different information here. All the jobs and internships that come into our office are advertised right here. I'm going to stop sharing and figure out our last slide here. Tips to get unstuck if you're a little unsure about what you want to do. These are some quick tips we have to consider. Make sure you're very well informed. Is there any information that you're missing? You could speak with a pathway navigator, someone in our office, the transfer office if your career requires a bachelor's degree or a professional in the industry you're interested in. We can help you find somebody, and you could do an informational interview to find out more about that particular career. Make a pro and con list, listing potential positives and negatives. And we encourage you to have conversations with people who may bring clarity to your conversation and decision, or even another perspective. I think the biggest tip is to keep on exploring, keep trying out careers that you might be interested in if you're unsure. That's where internships and part-time jobs and job shadowing can really be helpful. And then definitely please reach out to us. These are the areas that we help with. You could schedule an appointment on Career Services website or on Starfish, and then keep up to date what's going on with Career Services by following us on Instagram. Have a great day. We hope to see you early and often.